evening, everybody. My name is Thake. I've been a resident of Loughborough Township for 43 years. I'm married with 2 children, 4 grandchildren. Being last on the list has sort of put me at a disadvantage with pretty much everything I want to talk about has been talked about. But one of the main, some of my featured things I want here is the hall rental fees. I'm sort of against that. I think the elderly should get something out of life. You'd be surprised the number of people that they're just like little kids that say, oh, I'm going to the Euchre Thursday or I'm doing this, and they can hardly wait to get there, and I think that's great. Another thing is the seniors trying to get them to live in their houses longer, which would be a no-brainer for the township because they'd be collecting taxes and so on. If they go into a senior residence, it's going to cost to keep them there. We can put in, I think, some kind of thing similar to what you have for your lanes and that, a 50-50 or something, to set it at a certain amount to help the people out if they needed their weed eating done or brush cut or something like that. Another thing is, brought to my attention, and maybe it's in the works, but we seem to be the only area that doesn't seem to be proud enough to have our system on our water tower. Why? I don't know. But anyways, if you're proud enough to live in a community, at least you should have, because I think it's about the only one in the area that's not got one on it. Pardon me?
It should be Phil's Folly.
Right now. Put whatever you want on it, but be at least proud of what you do with it anyway. I think that we're getting a bit of a problem with our overrun on equipment and stuff. I don't know if we need as much new equipment or as big equipment or whatever. I would like to see that addressed. And it's nice to have big and shiny, but I don't think that residents of South Ron are going to be able to keep it fresh and shiny all the time with the amount of taxes and stuff that have to be charged. On environmental issues, I have cottages on the lake. And I'm not against building or anything like that. I like to see everything according to plan, keep things clean. I think there's going to be a big thing coming up with the inlet there at the water thing to keep, so we don't have another Walkerton thing coming. As far as garbage goes, I would think people could do a little better job at recycling. As I drive around the country, I see a lot of blue boxes not being used, but a lot of bags of garbage sitting there. And I think there could be a better job done on that. And another thing, I think the respect for the public towards council, and that's got a very wide, and I think they got to show a little bit more respect to get sort of bring that wedge together. So I'd like to thank everybody for their time.